Hello, I'm Rebecca Flaherty, and today I have a little sneak peek free lesson from my new Skillshare class for you. I'm going to show you how I build out my Procreate diamond repeats in Affinity Photo with just one click. If you want to find out how to set up these automations for yourself and get a month of free Skillshare if you're not already a member, then you can use the link up here or in the description. I'm going to show you how to combine the two automations that we've learned into one. We'll be able to use one click to put the extra group in place and then also build out the tile. This automation is only a little bit more complicated, and the only tricky bit is that it will rely on you remembering to do that last bit of housekeeping with your file before you export from Procreate. So the things to remember are, when you export from Procreate, you need to have one top folder here called Layers, or something similar to that, that has all of your subgroups in it. Then you'll have the extra group as the next group down, and that needs to be on show and have that pasted in layer, either hidden or deleted. Then underneath that, you'll have your pattern group, and then underneath that, you'll have your sketch group already hidden. So you need to remember to always export it from Procreate like this. So once it's in Affinity Photo, we're going to open this layers group and we're going to click on the extra group. This will be the point you will be able to run your automation from. So you'd open Affinity, select this extra layer, and then run your automation. So this is where we need to be when we press record. So start your macro recording now, go to your macro tab and press record. And what we're going to do is go to a library and we're going to run the extra transform. So we can use macros within macros. So the next thing we're going to do is click on the layers, and it's going to pop up with a little question for us. It's going to ask us, which layer do you want me to select every time you click on this? And we want the only option that is available to us, which luckily is the one we want. We want it to select the parent layer. And what that means is this group that has these three subgroups in it, these are child groups and this one is the parent. So that's why I wanted you to group it up this way, so that we can select the extra layer to do the first bit and then select the parent layer to do the next bit. So select. And now what we're going to do is run the 3600 repeat automation. And if we go back to the macro, you'll see the steps we've got so far. We've got the extra transform, set the current selection, and run the 3600 pixel repeat. And what I would like you to do next, you don't have to do this step, but it's going to just save you doing one little extra task. Click on your very top layer. If you're using a canvas that has textures maybe on the top, you could click on those textures, just whatever the top group or top layer is, click up there. And you want to select one layer from the top. So this is always going to be clicking on the topmost layer. Then click select. And what I'm going to do now is press Shift Option Command E, which is going to do that one last shortcut, which flattens that into one layer, which we can then add to our assets panel. So the steps we've got in this process are: we do the extra transform, we set the current selection to choose the layer group, then we run the 3600 pixel repeat, then we select the top layer, and then we choose merge visible to create a flattened layer. So we can press stop on that now, save it to our library, and we'll call it one click pattern build or something like that. Click on OK. And what I'm going to do now is delete all of these apart from the one we were working on, and we'll test if this works. So we'd import from oh no, actually I need to undo all of those because I need this back in the middle. There we go. So this is how it would look when we bring it in from Procreate. We open this, we click on our extra group, and then we run this one-click pattern build. We've got this layer up here selected. We can now just go straight to our assets, click on that, and choose Add from Selection. And you can literally export from Procreate and then just seconds later have it in here and have a patterned fill ready to apply to all your templates. Building your pattern tiles in Procreate can feel, well, a bit fiddly sometimes. You think everything's lined up, but then you zoom in and whoops, a little gap or overlap sneaks in. What if you could build out your entire pattern tile with one click perfectly every single time? That's exactly what we're going to do in this class. I'm Rebecca Flaherty. I'm a surface pattern designer, YouTuber and creator of the Pattern Makers Toolkit. I've taught thousands of students just like you how to create seamless patterns in Procreate, and now I'm excited to show you how to take those patterns into Affinity Photo for a smoother, faster and more professional workflow. Affinity Photo is amazing because it lets us automate the parts of pattern making process that usually trip people up, like building out tiles accurately. No more second guessing, no more snapping errors and no more wasted time. Plus, it's a one-time purchase, just like Procreate, so no ongoing costs. Learning this workflow means you'll save hours of work, keep all of your Procreate layers intact, and open up tons of new options for recoloring, exporting, and applying your designs. This class is designed for surface pattern designers who already know how to make repeating patterns in Procreate using the diamond method. If you've taken my class on easy half drops in Procreate, this is the perfect next step. And don't worry, you don't need any prior experience in Affinity Photo. I'm going to guide you through every part of the process. We'll start by bringing your finished Procreate pattern tile into Affinity Photo, then use automations to build out your repeat with a single click. After that, we'll explore how to easily recolor your design, save it and export it for different uses, and add it as a pattern fill so you can see your artwork in action. I'm even providing you with 2 sample patterns to work alongside me during the class, so you can just focus on learning the process. Once you try this workflow, you'll never want to go back to snapping again. Ready to see how powerful one click can be? Let's get started.